Hey guys, welcome to Snowbreak Containment Zone with our second anniversary for the game right around the corner. Who are your favorites to be the two operatives coming in that patch? That is a very special patch because most likely, as my experience for any other any other anniversary celebration that we've had 1 year, we've had 1 year point five. Most of the operatives get a very nice bump in terms of their kit with a new SSR version of themselves. So let's talk about who is most likely going to be those two in an orderly fashion, starting off with who is not going to be there. Okay, so those that are not going to be there most likely is going to be Life. She has already two SSRs. Fenny, most likely as well not gonna be there because they were wives before. Chen Xing and Yao obviously have two SSRs and they were wives in the 1.6 anniversary. Others are gonna be Enya. Enya has two SSRs. Marian has two. Katya has two. Vidya has two. And Frisia has two. So those are eliminated outright because I don't think they're gonna be putting out three SSR versions of one character this at this soon. Okay, so who's most likely to appear in that list? So characters that only have one SSR and most likely for characters that have a SR variant way back when the game was launched. We will start with the least likely again, but there is still a chance that she will be arriving as our, operative for the second anniversary. It's gonna be Boo Boo. She does have a SR, variant, but sorry, she doesn't have an SR variant, but she has an SSR variant. She is a candidate, but I think the possibility of her coming out as an operative for the second year is very much low. Okay, next up is going to be a most recent one that we got, which is Nerida. Nerida, yeah, she just appeared in the game. Least likely, most least than Boo Boo actually to get to appear in our second anniversary with another SSR. Again, she doesn't have an SR variant to herself. One of the, I think a higher percentage of appearing in the second year update is, where is she? Okay, here she is, Tess. So Tess has been in the game for quite a while. She came actually even before Katya Blue Bolt. So it's about time that we get another SSR variant of hers. But again, if she doesn't have an SR previously, I don't think she's gonna be appearing as one of the brides for the next update or the second year anniversary. But again, there is still a chance. Who else? We are looking at the Cub. So the Cub, probably no as well. She doesn't have an SR variant. She does have one SSR variant. So she is actually off the table. So most likely, here are my picks for your top 5. Most likely are gonna be in the update. So we will start off with Ceres Kisana, or Ceres herself. So Ceres has this SSR variant. She could be one of the operatives in that update. May it be the limited operative or the free one. Either of those, there's a big chance that she's gonna be in that in that update because she has an SR version of herself. The next one that is high on the list and high on the probability is going to be, wait for it, where is she? It's actually going to be Mauxer, and I can't find her. She is. So here she is, Mauxer. Big chance to be in that in that group of two operatives in the second year anniversary. This is her SR variant or SSR variant. She does have an SR variant, so She is, I think, the fourth. This is not a ranking, guys. This is the second operative that can appear, that may appear based on my speculation. Next is going to be Cherno. Cherno, one of the most loved characters as well in this game. It's about time that she gets another SSR variant. She has an SR variant. Recently, we do have a rerun of her event. So again, she holds a special, place in most players' heart. Okay, so again, Enigma, or not Enigma, Cherno herself could get a new SSR in the second year batch of operatives. So the last two, the second to the last one is going to be Haru. Haru has been out for quite a while. She hasn't had any SSR, and her kit is a bit outdated. She was released. I forgot between 1 year or after 1 year. I think it was between 1 year, 0 and 1 year that she was released. Again, her kit is still okay, but she needs another variant for herself. Again, long time coming for her. Probably one of the oldest release characters that should have another variant. And the fifth one, or the last one that should have, is Kaguya, or not Kaguya, Akasha. So Akasha was the operative that came after the initial launch. So she was the first limited character with her version of Akasha Kaguya. If anybody deserves to have a spot in those two spots for the second year anniversary, it's gonna be her. So my lock for one of the characters is actually going to be Akasha. Who is your lock, guys? There are going to be 2 slots for the anniversary. Who is your lock for the 2 operatives that are going to be in that update? Let us discuss in the comment section, please. I'm interested on what you think and who are your favorites to be there. Again, guys, take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.